Okay, let's just jump right in. We hear this all the time, right? This constant chatter about energy prices, about the world running out of gas. But how real is it? Is the stuff that powers our entire world actually going to, run out? Well, today we're going to find out.
But first, just do me a favor. Imagine for a second that everything just switched off. A total global blackout. No electricity, no fuel, nothing. What's the very first thing you'd miss? Seriously, think about it.
Is it the internet? Poof, gone. That hot shower you were looking forward to, ice cold. Your morning coffee? Well, the machine's not working. Forget about lights at night or charging your phone to call anyone. All the food in your fridge, spoiled. And maybe the scariest part, modern medicine just grinds to a halt. It's literally everything. And that brings us to our first big idea here. Our entire civilization is basically built on a power switch that we assume will always be on. Our dependence isn't just about convenience, it's the actual operating system for modern life. So, what is the actual problem? I mean, if energy is so important, where is it coming from? And why is that system so fragile? This really gets us to the heart of the issue. And believe me, it's a huge, messy web of geology, money, and, global politics. So let's just ask the big question head on. Will we actually run out of energy? Is the clock really ticking? Or is this all just a bunch of talk? Well, the answer completely depends on where we're getting that energy from. You see, for the most part, our world runs on what we call non-renewable energy. Think coal, oil, natural gas. And the name kind of gives it away, right? We're burning through this stuff millions of times faster than nature can ever hope to make more. And that means, by definition, it's finite. There's only so much of it in the ground, period.
This slide makes the difference super clear. Think of it like this. Non-renewable energy is like a gift card. It's got a set amount on it, and once you've spent it, well, it's just a piece of plastic. It's gone. Renewable energy, on the other hand, is like an allowance that shows up in your bank account every single week. It just keeps coming, replenished by nature itself. So when we look at the fossil fuels that literally built our modern world, the reality is pretty stark. The tank is running low, and relying on something that's bound to run out creates all sorts of chaos for our economies and, frankly, for global stability. But hang on, what if we could just change the rules of the game? What if we switched from that finite gift card to the infinite allowance? What if the fuel never, ever ran out? And this leads us into the most exciting part of this whole story. The renewable revolution. This isn't just about finding a different kind of fuel. It's about a totally new way of thinking, tapping into sources of power that, for all practical purposes, are absolutely endless.
So what is renewable energy exactly? Well, it's power we get from natural processes that are always happening. The sun is always shining somewhere, the wind is always blowing, water's always flowing, and deep inside the earth, it's always incredibly hot. The key thing is, they don't run out. I mean, the big ones. We're talking about solar power, where the costs have just plummeted, making it a huge player. And of course, there's wind power. But they both have this one big catch. What happens when the sun goes down or the wind stops blowing? That's where another amazing source comes in, geothermal energy. So to really see how we can crack that problem of round-the-clock power, let's take a quick peek inside a geothermal plant. It's an amazing example of how to tap into a power source that's just always on, 24/7, no matter what the weather's doing. The basic idea here is it's beautiful, really. We're using the Earth's own natural furnace, that super hot core down there, to generate clean and totally reliable electricity. It provides the kind of stability that a modern power grid absolutely has to have. Okay, so check this out. First, we pump super hot water up from deep underground. As it comes up, the pressure drops and the crazy heat flashes that water into high-pressure steam, which is called UAP. That powerful steam is then shot through pipes to spin a turbine at incredible speeds. That spinning turbine powers a generator, and boom, you've got electricity. Then the steam cools back down into water, and we send it right back into the earth to get heated up all over again. You see, it's this perfect, continuous, clean loop that just keeps going. We're basically using the Earth itself as a giant rechargeable battery that delivers predictable power day or night. It's amazing. So all of this brings us back to the final, really crucial question. What is our energy future going to look like? Because as we've seen, this isn't just a choice between different fuels. It's a choice between two completely different ways of running our world. And really, it just boils down to this, doesn't it? We can stick with the non-renewable path, which sooner or later leads to scarcity and all the conflict that comes with it. Or we can build a new system based on renewables, which leads to a future of long-term sustainability and having plenty of power to go around. And listen, this is not some far-off problem for our grandkids to figure out. The investments we make, the policies we create, and the technologies we develop right now are literally designing the world of tomorrow. So, in the end, the question isn't just about what big governments or corporations are going to do. This whole transition is made up of millions and millions of individual choices. It's a huge shift that every single one of us is a part of. So, the final question is really for you. What energy choice will you make today?